Hello, my name is Minor Reacts, and today I will be reviewing this new project from Imagine Dragons, Reflections. Now, before I continue on with this, I just want to say I'm not biased, even though I used to be a really big fan of Imagine Dragons growing up. Let me show you. Here. I used to be a really big fan. Like, when I was 10, in the 4th grade, I was a really big fan. It was bad. It was a really bad phase. But thankfully, I got over it. And Imagine Dragons dropped a new album today, so I was like, you know what? Let's give it a little listen. If you don't know, Imagine Dragons are a pop rock / alternative rock band. And they originated in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, you've probably heard of their hits like Believer, Thunder, and Radioactive. But if you do know anything about Imagine Dragons, you know that nobody really likes them. They're not that good. This is their 7th album that they've made, and it's not any much better than the last couple. Other times, the beat was really bad. It was like on songs like The Journey, Mayday, I Got Carried Away. Like, all those songs are bad, and like, I get it. I guess you get it. You know, all these songs are bad. Alright. Their last album, Loom, which was dropped last year in the summer, was also not really good at all. But it was a lot better than Reflections. This album, I don't know if you understand. I do not like this album one bit. This was really hard to go through. This album was so hard just to get through, to listen to it was just like terrible. It was unlistenable. And before Loom dropped, their peak album, Mercury Acts 1 and 2, dropped in 2022. And yeah, Mercury Acts 1 and 2 dropped in 2022. And that was a lot better. It was their best album. All right, that was their best, and they've been on a really big decline since then. It was going like this, because it was like Night Visions, and then it was like Smoke and Mirrors, and then it was like that album and that album. Then it was Mercury Acts 1 and 2, and it was like boop, and then it was like boom, and then it was like boom, 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 all the way off screen because it was so bad. That's how bad this album was. Also, I didn't like it. Also, just to keep in mind, all these songs were just demos that weren't released on their past album, Smoke and Mirrors, which was their 2nd studio album. And I am really happy that they didn't really get on the album. I mean, I don't think if you guys want to listen to it, I'll have it linked down below. But like, please don't. Please, I mean, if you want to have your ears bleed, I mean, it was so hard to get through. The best song on this album was like a 6. And then literally it was that, and then every song after that was like a 2. Every song after that was like a 1 or a 2 out of 10. Because the only good part of basically every song was the chorus, and that was either because it was catchy or it was a little bit better than mid. That's it. There was no other redeeming quality from this album. Very, very bad album. And then, I mean, the beat selection also on some of these songs are terrible. So bad. I mean, like, they sound like they come from, like, a video game from the 90s. Like, they sound so bad. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get why they would choose them. I don't get, why. I don't get how you made this song. Because all these songs are just bad. They're objectively just bad songs. And I don't know how you can honestly I don't even know. Alright. The first song on this album was called Woke. And, I mean, again, lyrics and the production, like the beat selection, so bad. I mean, they really made it hard to go back and listen to this album. Because, like, one of the lyrics from woke up this morning like, hallelujah, I'm alive. I'm alive. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Woke up this. Woke. No, that's great. That's so bad. Like, that just, like, the song is focused on being like, life's bad, but you know, at least I woke up today. Stuff like that. That really, like, okay, I get it, and that's a good thing to like think about, but like, it just comes out as corny whenever Imagine Dragons of all bands or people are singing about it. It comes off so corny and weird. Just very, very, just, I didn't like it. Did not like the first song one bit. First song was an L on the first song. Hey guys, Editing Carver here. That part where I said that, you know, it's corny when it comes off as Imagine Dragons saying it, I was saying that because more people should be talking about it and not just Imagine Dragons. Because if it's Imagine Dragons saying it, then it's a little weird and cringe because it's Imagine Dragons. But if it was somebody else with a bigger following, like more influential music, then, you know, that'd be a lot better. That's what I was trying to say. There you go. Once. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Because, like, the difference between this album and the, like, actual album Smoke and Mirrors is, like, so different. And I don't know, like, I don't know how you could even think that these songs could be on an album like Smoke and Mirrors. Smoke and Mirrors, it's a very it's not really experimental. It's experimental for the band because they venture off from rock into like more alternative stuff and like indie and pop. Like, it's a growing album is what it is. And then you have songs like this. You have songs like that and that. Like, Monica alone, she doesn't deserve to be a single on this. No, none of these songs deserve to be a single because they're all really bad. And then, like, by far the worst song on this album was Mayday. From the lyrics to like the beat select, it was just like, I hated the song so much. I loathe it. I loathe this song. And I get it, it's like a demo, but like, even though it's a demo, it should still be a good song. It just doesn't seem like they gave any effort into this album at all. Best song was this song I mentioned before, Cowboy. It's like a 7 out of 10, 6, because everything was a little bit better than Mid. It's literally just that. The first and second verse were like a 7 or a 6, and then the chorus was like a 7. I get it, it's demos, so they may be unfinished and everything, but why release something that's unfinished and like just not done? I don't get that. I don't get that one bit. And for only one song to be like okay or good out of 14, it's very bad. It's very, very disappointing. Not even disappointing, because I don't know. As an ex-Imagine Dragons fan, I give this album like a 1 out of 10. Yeah. I give this album like a 1 out of 10. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down below what album I should review next. And subscribe. Thank you.